All right. So question number one, can you share what initially made you choose Restore and Renovate Homes for your project?
Yeah, well, we had talked with quite a few different companies, and you were, I think, one of our first, and then we went and talked to a few more, and we just kind of kept coming back to you and how comfortable we felt around you, and then also that you were flexible too for us to be able to maybe do some of our own work, like painting, because we had a pretty tight budget,
Right.
and we were able to figure that out together with you,
Mm-hmm.
and appreciated your openness to that.
Cool. Yeah. Awesome. Question number two, how did the team make you feel throughout the renovation process?
I felt like they were super welcoming and just a part of our family for the summer, and were very considerate of our space as well and respectful too. So I just felt like we trusted them to be in our house, and that felt great.
That's huge. The trust part is huge. That's the part that I'm most excited about. It's what I work hard at, is just making sure that you are feel like you can trust us being in your home. And I know there was a lot of times where you guys weren't even here,
Right.
Work or
Yes.
I know. So one question I'm thinking of is you were gone for the beginning part, right? The big major demo part of it. I think you and the girls were out of town. I'm curious how you felt when you came back and saw it and then started to experience. Because it's one thing to have somebody come into your home, you get that introduction, you get to know them a little bit, little before and as you get started. But you came home to kind of a big project and a big mess. I'm curious, like how you felt once you kind of got back and started to get to know everybody and have those conversations.
Yeah, I felt like I appreciated that a lot of that work was done while we were gone too, like the demoing stuff. I think it's hard for me to see something on paper and see what the vision can look like. So even everything being like ripped out and gutted in our upstairs, it was exciting to see like, oh, this is going to be really great, and it's worth the sacrifice of some space for a period of time.
Cool. All right. Question number three. What was your favorite part of working with us and why?
I think I enjoyed that you helped us with like thinking about design. I'm not a designer. I have a hard time seeing, Kerry and I both were like, oh, this will be easy. We can pick out like paint colors, knobs, and all that. And then when we got to it, that felt really hard and complicated for us. So even like your ability to support us in giving us suggestions of meeting with like Trisha or other people, to think through what that can look like and to help our dream bathroom come true.
Cool.
So yeah, that was one of my favorites.
Well, I mean, the space we're in right now though is done very well. So clearly you guys have a little bit of an eye towards the design. So I would say it was probably just more of guiding you along than kind of helping you.
Yeah.
But that's awesome.
Well, not feeling alone in that and helping us know like you had our backs throughout the process.
Yep. Question number 4. Can you describe any challenges you faced before we started and how we helped overcome them?
I think we were stuck between doing a couple projects, and like I had mentioned, we, had a budget to work with. So I think talking through the process with you and seeing what we had to narrow down, like what we felt like we could narrow down to, and be like getting almost like the biggest bang for our buck, so to speak. And where would we immediately see the difference in our house? And with 2 girls that are quickly coming like into middle school and then high school, and both getting older and only one full bathroom, it felt really important to get a second bathroom for us upstairs. So that really was helpful to kind of sift through some of the decision making on that.
Cool. Question number 5. in what ways did we go above and beyond to meet your needs?
I was always impressed on people, one, for me, cleaning up after. And I know there's a certain level of dust that just happens because of renovations. But every time your team was here, like they swept and like had something out to like not mess up the floors, the stairs, and were really thoughtful about that. And I appreciated that because that wasn't always the case. We had other projects going on at the same time, like getting new siding. And we just felt like you guys took some extra care and also really wanted us to really like the end result. So that felt like you had our best interest in mind too.
Sure.
For that. Which it wasn't all about just finishing. You were still coming out and even the smallest things like finishing it up, not just leaving it.
Yeah. Cool. Question number 6. How did the final result compare to your expectations?
It's a beautiful bathroom. I call it my hotel bathroom, and I tell my children it's our favorite space in the house now. So if they need to find me, it's generally where I might be sitting. And just in awe of it, I think I still feel like it's like I feel so like it feels like an extension of our house in the right way. And it also feels like a luxurious space that fits our personality and who we are too.
Good.
Yeah, I love it.
Definitely. That was definitely the aim. So I'm glad we hit that.
Yeah.
I'm really happy about that. Last question, question 7. Would you recommend us to others? And if so, why?
Well, I've already recommended you to others, so that answers that question.
Yeah.
I think because it can feel really overwhelming thinking about opening your house to people and trusting someone to do work on your house and to follow through on it and not feel like you're having to chase down those last bits of things. Right. You really want to trust someone you're working with. And I felt, and as Kerry and I talked about these questions, like the word trustworthiness just kept kind of coming up for both of us, and that you can't put a price on that. And I think that is worth sharing with other people too. So, yeah.
Awesome.
So, yes.
Very good. All right. Well, thank you. I appreciate your time.
Thank you. I'm glad you got to see the end result.
I
You
know.
got to come back and see it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yep. Cool.